call yourself a man? You know you're a lying, low-life, motherfucking gambling degenerate prick. You know that's what you are?
Well, hello you degenerate fucks, and welcome to the Degenerate Gambler. Today it is the Thursday the 24th of March. Just looking back at last week, looking ahead to this week, which is an international break, so there hasn't been much on this midweek. And obviously it's a reduced fixture list at the weekend. So, you know, it's a good time to maybe take a break, cut down your bets, and that's what I've done. I've done a free bet on Tuesday night. That'll probably be the only bet I do until Saturday. Looking at the fixtures, there's nothing there. And on Saturday I have, I'm still going to do two bets, but I'm not going to have a tenner on one. I'm only going to have a fiver on both. So a fiver on the overs and a fiver on teams to win. I'm not even sure we'll do a bet on Sunday. I'll have to look at the fixture list. But yeah, it's just an international break. You know what it's like. It's, you know, I think there's only something like 7 or 8 games in League 1, League 2, you know, then National League North, National League South, bit of Irish League. So it's not excuse me, it's just it's a terrible thing, especially when a lot of these matches are friendlies and stuff. But they say it happens. It hasn't been one, I think, since about November or something, so we've had a wee bit of a run. But anyway, I'll get into last week's bet. So the main bet, Rotherham were actually hammered at home 3-0. They did have a man sent off. Wigan won, Cliftonville won, and then Wrexham drew 0 each. I did also offer two alternatives, both Brackley and Gateshead, and they both won. So I'm hoping, because it did say that maybe you could make a mismatch. I hope if anybody did the mismatch, they left out Rotherham and Wrexham and took the other 4. But anyway, it wasn't great. Overs not great either. Huddersfield Bournemouth was up. Crewe Bolton was 1-0. Bolton had all sorts of chances in that game. Crawley Swindon was up. Sutton Tranmere was 1 each for ages, and then Boston Gateshead was up in the first half, so it was long gone. The Sky Bet boosted bet, only one of the 3 won, so it was Chelsea, West Brom and Rotherham, and only Chelsea won, so it was shite too. Saturday evening, I was close but not that close. So I had Chelsea, AC Milan, Atletico Madrid, LA Galaxy and Cluj. So Chelsea won, AC Milan won, Atletico won, LA Galaxy drew 1 each, and Cluj I think drew 0 each. So it wasn't great. Sunday I had Leicester to win the dead, QPR Peterborough over 2s, City Southampton over 2s, they were both up, and then I had Liverpool, worst price on the docket, over 2s, to win 1-0. And then Dortmund to win, they drew 1 each, so that beat that. Looking at the favourites, obviously not as many games on. There's only 47 games if you count the FA Cup and the other top leagues up down to the National League. So there was only 3 Premier League games, all 3 favourites won. In the FA Cup, all 4 favourites won. Championship, there was 8 games, 4 favourites, 3 draws, 1 outsider. Not bad for the Championship. League 1, there was 12 games, 6 favourites, 5 draws, 1 outsider. So that's pretty good as well. League 2, there was only 9 games, 4 favourites, 2 draws, 3 outsiders, so not really great there. And then National League, 11 games, 6 favourites, 2 draws and 3 outsiders, so over half in that league. In total, that was 27 favourites, 12 draws and 8 outsiders from 47 games. So it's about 55% there. So there was, you know, the percentages weren't that bad, but I unfortunately just didn't pick the right teams. So I did say I would give an update on how much money I've placed, what I've won this year in my total. That little run I had there of the Thursday night, Friday, the next Friday, then the next Saturday, and then the 2 bets I got up at Cheltenham have put me in the positive. recently, but overall, I have bet £2,275. It's a lot of money when you think about it. But I've put £2,275 I have staked on bets. That obviously doesn't include free bets. I don't count that because I don't, it doesn't cost me any money. And then I have won in winnings £3,538. So a good return there, over £3.5 back off 2,200 staked, or 2,300. But in total, that means I am up £1,263 for the year. So that's not bad. I'm happy enough for that. I did have a wee lean spell there for a while where I got a couple of small bets up, but nothing major. But as I say, that run, it started with, I think, the Thursday night Europa League bet, and then the following Friday I got a bet up. Then the following Saturday after that I got the main bet up, and then I had that two bets at Cheltenham, got me 160, say 150 odd, 160. So that has helped to push my overall season total up, because it was sitting about £1,000, so that pushed it up by a couple of hundred there because of those wins. So that's good. Looking at the bet, I'll run through this. I'll not take too long, but as I've said, I'm not putting a tenner on this. I'm only going to put a fiver on it, and I'm saying a fiver on the overs. So the bet is something funny again, right? So the bet is first team, a team I like, a team I've bet a lot, a team that, in my opinion, a lot of times are overpriced, and that's Mansfield in League 2. So Mansfield are away at Oldham, and they're 11 to 10. Now, table ways, looking at the table, Mansfield are mid-table 10th, Oldham in the bottom 2, they're 23rd. In form, Mansfield again around about 9th. They had a good wee uptick of form there for a while, but they've lost a few recently. But Oldham have 0 points in the last 5 games. Oldham have actually lost 5 in a row, home and away, and at home they've lost 3 in a row. Mansfield's away record, the 2 wins, a draw, 2 defeats. They did lost to Tranmere and Port Vale, who are two decent sides, but they won against Rochdale and they beat Bradford. I had them in a bet on Tuesday night against Rochdale. It was away from home and they won 1-0. So at 11 to 10, playing against a team basically in the bottom 2, no form, I think that's a good price. So next, I'm in the National League North, and it is another team I like. I haven't backed them in a while because they had a real bad blip there, and that's AFC Failed. AFC Failed are away to Gloucester. Form, currently AFC Failed are 3rd, Gloucester 18th. In form, AFC Failed 3rd, Gloucester 7th in form. But as I say, Gloucester's home form is not great. So in the last 5, they've got 3 draws and 2 defeats. And AFC Fail have 4 wins and a defeat, and that defeat was against Brackley, who are a good side, especially at home. But that their last 4 away have been 4 wins and 1 defeat. So with that, I say I'm just sort of pitting away form against home form there. The price on that one is 11 to 10. Next, staying in that league, and a team that I just mentioned there a minute ago, is Brackley. And Brackley are away to Spennymoor. Brackley currently 2nd in the league, Spennymoor 12th form. Brackley 2nd, Spennymoor 10th. Away form, Brackley have the 2nd best away form in the league after Gateshead. Spennymoor's home form not great, 13th. But in recent form, again, Spennymoor's home form, they have 1 win, 3 draws and a defeat in the last 5 at home. They lost their last game at home to Failed. Brackley's away record, not perfect. They've got 2 wins, 2 draws and a defeat, but they're unbeaten in 4 away from home. So again, kind of pitting home form, not great home form against decent away form in that one. And the price on that one again is 11 to 10, same as the Failed price. Next in the National League South, and it's Eastbourne Borough. Eastbourne Borough are currently sitting 6th in the table, and they play Bath at home this time. The first 3 were away, so Eastbourne Borough at home to Bath, and they are even money to win. As I say, currently sitting 6th in the league versus 18th. Form, Eastbourne Borough are 3rd, Bath 17th. In home form, Eastbourne Borough have won 4 and have 1 defeat in their last 5. Bath's away record 4 defeats and a draw. So, but at even money, I think that's a great price, considering Bath's away form and Eastbourne Borough's home form, and just form in general, because they're 3rd in form. Lastly, a team that's let me down before, but they've actually been going well at the last sort of 4 or 5 weeks, and that is Kilmarnock. Kilmarnock are at home to Partick Thistle, and Partick Thistle are 4th in the league, so they're up there with them. But form ways, Kilmarnock have 13 points and are sitting top of the form table. Partick Thistle have only got 6 points, and they're currently in 9th in the form table. But that league, to be fair, it is quite close in form. So Kilmarnock 13 points, then Hamilton and Morton and Ardbroth all have 8 points. Then Inverness 7, and then there's 5 teams or something, or 4 teams there with 6 points. So it's a tight league. It is a league where anybody can beat anybody. It's just looking at the recent form. So Kilmarnock's home form, 4 wins and a defeat in the last 5. Partick's away form, 2 defeats, 3 draws in the last 5. So away form, not great. The price on that one is 10 to 11. So in total, that comes to 34 to 1. Now you might see there that a lot of times when I pick the main bet, it's usually, there's some odds, a lot of odds against 4 to 7s, 4 to 9s, 1 to 2s. Because I'm putting a tenner on it, and when you add them up, you'll get over 10 to 1, 15 to 1, whatever it may be. But with this one, it's all near enough even money or better. One's under evens, and the reason for that is, again, there's not a lot out there. So if I'm going to take, less games to choose from and putting less on it, I could take more of a risk. I'm just going to throw a fiver on that. A fiver on that will pay like 130 something. So happy enough for that. Before I just go down, I'll just run through the overs. The overs are Sheffield Wednesday versus Cheltenham, it's 9 to 10. Torquay versus Weymouth, 4 to 5. Kettering versus Chorley, 4 to 5. Havant and Waterlooville versus Billericay, 4 to 6. And Hampton and Richmond versus Dartford, 4 to 5. In total, that's 17 to 1. So fiver, and that's only going to pay about 80-85 quid, maybe 90. But as I say, it's not enough games, and that Havant and Waterlooville Billericay game and the Hampton and Richmond and Dartford game is in the National League South, which statistically in England is the league that has the most over 2 goals. So obviously the bookmaker knows that too. He's going to reduce the prices. So that's that. That comes to 17 to 1. Midweek next week, pretty terrible. Tuesday there's a couple of League 2 games, 4 League 2 games, and there's some of that Nations League. Wednesday there's basically nothing, and Thursday there's basically nothing. So as I say, it's time to take a bit of a chill and just take a bit of time off, save your money, and get ready for the football coming back the following Saturday. So anyway, that's it from me. Just leaves me to say, if you are doing a bet this week, good luck and happy punting.
Here, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, thanks. Let me find out you fucked up. I'll leave you wherever I find you.